Look, I already know this is gonna get some disdain from people, and I'm gonna get calling out a whole fucking movement. But you know what? All people criticize me, are gonna tell me I don't matter, go do whatever. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you.
Welcome to Snyder's Inc., where the fun never ends. Reactions, gaming, and more with Josh as your friend. Tune in, buckle up, it's a ride you don't wanna miss. Snyder's Inc., let's dive in, feel the ultimate bliss.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today I'm just gonna rant. I'm gonna rant and do a little bit of, give you a little insight on one of the stupidest movements I've ever witnessed in my entire life, and the only movement that has ever existed that has made my blood boil every time I hear about it. Not like there has not been a movement like it sounds insane to say that even with like the George Floyd and Black Lives Matter movement. And the rage against police brutality that should have happened, that needed to happen, that movement. But when I hear people stand up for police and all lives matter, I didn't even get raged at that one because they're idiots. Which is a whole different conversation if this was 2 or 3 years ago. But I'm not going to get into that. But what my brain cannot handle, it's the only one that when I watch a video involving them, my blood boils. My blood boils. I get built-in rage coming through my body when I hear about a sovereign citizen. Because a sovereign citizen has no actual logic in any argument they have. They have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. You offer nothing. Your laws make no sense. Your own belief laws make no sense. Your own beliefs are ludicrous. Your mindset is ludicrous. I've seen more of you people getting arrested than I have anyone else, which is shocking. Like, y'all don't have a grip on society, and that's okay. Life doesn't work that way. Morons stand out from the pack, unfortunately. And that's what y'all are to me. Y'all are a bunch of morons. I hope you all comment on this. I hope y'all comment, and I hope you all try to argue with me. Please do. I will wait for you in the comments. Because I'm the guy that's telling it how it is. I'm sick of hearing about y'all. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear about y'all anymore. I don't want to know y'all exist. Because y'all ain't making no damn sense. You ain't been making sense since the history of time. Your logic ain't don't make no damn sense. You ain't sitting around doing anything of interest. Nothing. You make judges annoyed, you make police annoyed, you make me annoyed. Fuck y'all! Fuck y'all! So I decided, instead of just y'all's rant, I'm gonna do give you a little bit of information about what's happening here. So we're gonna talk about the sovereign citizen movement from Wikipedia, which is clearly the most accurate source of information. So the sovereign citizen movement, also Sov-Cit movement, or Sov-Cits, is a loose group of anti-government activists, conspiracy theorists, vexatious litigants, tax protesters, and financial scammers, found mainly in English-speaking common law countries, the United States, Canada. Oh, I need to meet a Canada sovereign citizen. Australia, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand. Sovereign citizens have their own pseudo-logical belief systems based on misinterpretation of common law and claim to not be subject of any government status unless they consent to them, which isn't how laws work. That's not how the government works. You don't just decide if you are part of the country and all that and a part of the government and all that just because you say no. That's not how that works. The movement appeared in the U.S. in the early 1970s has since been expanded to other countries. The similar Freeman on the Land movement emerged during the 2000s in Canada before spreading to the other Commonwealth countries. The FBI has called sovereign citizens anti-government extremists who believe that even though they physically reside in the country, they are separate or sovereign from the United States. So if they believe that even though they live in the United States, they are not part of the country. Even though they do not believe they are part of the country. Just because they are sovereign to it in their own mind. And so the laws of the United States or Canada or Australia, UK, New Zealand, all those don't belong to them. Those laws don't apply to them because they don't live there. They're sovereign from it. The sovereign citizen phenomenon is one of the main contemporary sources of pseudo-law. Sovereign citizens believe that courts have no jurisdiction over people, and that certain procedures, such as writing specific laws on bills they do not want to pay, and loopholes can make one immune to government laws and regulations. That's not how they work. That's not how that works. You don't just decide you don't have to pay things because you believe that courts have no jurisdiction over you. And what loopholes do they believe makes them immune to government? Y'all don't have no loopholes. The loopholes don't exist except in your own head. What type of bullshit are we doing here? What type of bullshit do we do here? Some dumb bullshit y'all keep spewing. Y'all keep spewing this shit. And I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of seeing clips of y'all getting arrested because you're idiots that don't know how the law works. They also regard most forms of taxation as illegitimate and reject social security numbers, driver's license, and vehicle registrations. I know this because I've seen many clips of them not having a license or car register, and they say, I don't need to, I'm a sovereign citizen. Then they end up arrested because they're idiots. They're fucking idiots. And think that police just give like, oh shit, guys, sovereign citizen can't do anything. Womp womp. Can't do anything. Gonna have to put our hands up. We gotta have to call it a day, fellas. Can't mess with a sovereign citizen. They don't believe in the laws. We can't touch them. We can't touch them. They're in their own little fucking world. Own little city. So dumb. It's so fucking dumb. The movement may appeal to people facing financial or legal difficulties or wishing to resist perceived government oppression. As a result, it has grown significantly during times of economic and social crisis. I believe there's probably a shit ton of them now then, and especially in the U.S., the guy you have running your country. I mean, and hell, we got a carny running in Canada. I don't know who runs Australia, UK, and New Zealand. I don't know if there's shitty people running that too. But we got a carny running Canada and an idiot running US, so... Most schemes sovereign citizens promote aim to avoid paying taxes, ignore laws, eliminate debts, or extract money from the government. Oh Jesus. Hold on, we're going back up. Oh, there's gonna be a lot to get into, boss. We're gonna get into a lot of it. Hold on, we're going back, okay. This 31. Sovereign citizen arguments have no basis in law and have never been successful in court. Not a single one of you dipshits have ever been able to win an argument in a court with your bullshit moves. And it ain't because the government is against you. It's because it makes no fucking sense. So you'll never succeed. Because I'm surprised though that sometimes they even just let you go because you can't argue with stupidity, which is what you guys are. You're fucking stupid with this shit. It's idiocracy. We got more. Okay, hold on, let's see. American sovereign citizens claim that the United States federal government is illegitimate. Like an illegitimate child. It's not real. Doesn't exist. Sovereign citizens outside the U.S. hold similar beliefs about their country's governments. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. Again, I've never heard of a Canadian one, but I would love to know if you guys exist. The movement can be traced to American far rights groups such as the Posse Comitatus, fuck it, whatever, and the constitutional wing of the Matilla movement. The sovereign citizen movement was originally associated with white supremacism and Jew hatred, anti-Semitism. So you're telling me you fuckers who think you're some righteous group of usually also mostly associated or originally associated with white supremacists and Jew haters. But now attracts more people of various ethnicities, I can't speak, including a significant number of African Americans. I'm not surprised by that. African Americans have a reason to hate the government and not trust them. They've been fucked over more than anyone else. If it was just them, I'd understand it. As why the fuck would you want to believe in the laws of the people who clearly fuck you over in African Americans? But you white people, I hate to break it to you, ain't fucked over by the government in any right form or fashion. Government don't fuck over you. The hell, the system is set up for more people like you. That's the fucking problem. Morons like y'all are more set up than most smart African Americans. The latter sometimes belong to self-declared Moorish sects. I'm just reading this part mainly. The majority of sovereign citizens are not violent, but the methods the movement advocates are illegal. Sovereign citizens notably adhere to the fraudulent scheme promoted by the Redemption A4V movement. I don't know anything about this. Hold on. The redemption movement is an element of the pseudo-law movement, mainly active in the United States and Canada, that promotes fraudulent debt and tax payment schemes. The movement is also called redemptionism. Redemption promotes allege that a secret fund is created for every citizen at birth. Oh, Oh, hold the fuck on. We might have just... Hold on. Hold the fuck on. We just got it interested. Sorry, I have to go into this. Redemption Pros allege that a secret fund is created for every citizen at birth, and that a procedure exists to redeem or reclaim this fund to pay bills. Common redemption schemes include acceptance for value, A for V, treasure direct accounts, TDA, and secured party creditor kits. Collections of pseudological tactics sold to participants despite a complete lack of any actual legal basis. Such tactics are sometimes called money for nothing schemes. I love that. As they propose to extract money from the government by using secret methods. The name for the A4V scheme in particular has become synonymous with the movement as a whole. Although the movement has maintained a following since the 1990s, its theories are false and merciless. Those who participate in redemption scheme, and especially those who promote them to other people, can face criminal charges and imprisonment. Several government institutions, including the FBI, have issued warnings about the fraudulent character of redemption schemes. The ideas of the redemption movement should not be confused with the actual legal rights of redemption, which a debtor may buy back property that has been leaved or foreclosed, either by paying the balance of the debt or by matching the price at which the property sells. The redemption movement overlaps with the sovereign citizen movement, with several influential sovereign citizens promoting redemption schemes and ideas. Part of its concepts were also adapted by the Canadian-born Freemen on the Land movement and by various other pseudo-law gurus, movement, and litigants. Okay, sorry, had to read that because that caught my attention very quickly. Back to this. Many sovereign citizens have been found guilty of offenses such as tax evasion, hostile possession, forgery, threatened public officials, bank fraud, and traffic violations. So mainly known for 6 things. 6 laws that they break. 2 of the most important crackdowns by U.S. authorities on sovereign citizen organization were in 1996 case of the Montana Freemen and the 2018 sentence of the self-proclaimed judge Bruce Dossetti and his associates. I don't know this one. Because some have engaged in armed confrontation with law enforcement, the FBI classifies sovereign citizens extremists as domestic terrorists. The FBI classifies sovereign citizen extremists as domestic terrorists. Terry Nicholas, one of the perpetrators of the 1995 Oklahoma City fucking bombing, subscribed to a variation of sovereign citizen ideology. In surveys conducted in 2014 and 2015, representatives of the U.S. law enforcement ranked the risk of terrorism from the sovereign citizen movement higher than any risk from any other group, including Islamic extremists, militia, I just realized that's militias, racist skinheads, neo-Nazis, and radical environmentalists, I should say. In 2015, the Australian New South Wales Police Force identified sovereign citizens as a potential terrorist threat. Y'all have become terrorists, the people. Y'all become so violent or so confrontational with people that they classify you as domestic terrorist. The police, law enforcement ranks you the highest. In 2014-15, they ranked you the highest risk to terrorism over Islamic extremists, racists, neo-Nazis, and environmentalists. That's insane. How fucked up you have become with your dipshit ideology. You're causing Oklahoma City bombing. He's one of you. This dipshit's one of you. I hope you know that. God damn. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my very rage-filled rant and my finding out about more stupidity of these fucking people, that the domestic terrorists known as the sovereign citizens. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're a sovereign citizen, please try to argue with me in the comments. I can't wait to hear about it. Please jump hit the like button, hit subscribe button, comment your thing down below. Link to become a member is in the description. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.